Hello everyone, and welcome back to our channel. This is A-Team Adventures, and we're traveling across America in our van. On today's episode, we'll be traveling to the $1 Million Highway in the San Juan Mountains of Colorado. And we started our journey in Gunnison, Colorado, where we had been camping for a couple nights. And on the way, we encountered quite a bit of construction and road work along Highway 50. And due to a bridge issue, there was quite a bit of traffic. At least along the way, the views were beautiful and the aspens were starting to be very yellow. We were in the area a little bit before peak, but I personally prefer to be there before peak because instead of branches, you see nice green trees and it's just very beautiful. We eventually did make it to Ouray, Colorado, which is the start of the section of the San Juan Skyway, which is considered the $1 Million Highway. This town is such a beautiful and remote mountain gem. This area is also known as the Switzerland of America, and I can see why with these beautiful rocky peaks towering above the town. It does remind you of the Swiss Alps. The town of Ouray was established as a mining camp in 1876, and after the discovery of gold that year, the town's population quickly grew to more than 1,200 permanent residents. The railroad reached Ouray in December of 1887, making a new era of prosperity for the town. By 1890, Ouray had over 2,500 residents. The town had also made a name for itself as a tourist center with its hot springs and spectacular mountain setting. Now on to the $1 Million Highway, also known as U.S. Route 550. This 25-mile stretch of highway runs from Ouray to Silverton, Colorado. Despite its scenic beauty, the $1 Million Highway is also notorious for its hair-raising twists and turns, narrow lanes, and steep drop-offs. Drivers are advised to use caution and be aware of changing weather conditions as the road can become treacherous during winter storms. Nevertheless, those that are up for the challenge, the $1 Million Highway offers a thrilling and unforgettable driving experience through some of Colorado's most spectacular scenery. As we went up in elevation, the aspen colors were classified as peak fall colors. The entire yellow mountains were truly breathtaking. There are a few theories on why this section of the road is called the $1 Million Highway. Some say that the cost to build the road in the 1880s was $1 million, while others say it's because of the $1 million views. Another theory is that it was a toll road that cost $1 million, but obviously if that was the case, I don't think anyone would pay $1 million to drive this, even though the views are spectacular. If you do have the guts to drive this road, I highly recommend doing it in the fall. The aspen colors were probably the best we've seen in the entire state. I'm glad Alex was here to drive because if it was my job to drive, I don't think I would have been able to do it. The steep drop-offs on the sides definitely gave me a lot of anxiety. There's no guardrails so that the snow can be plowed right off the road. Technically, on this day, we did not drive the entire section of the $1 Million Highway, but stopped just before the end at our campsite near Silverton, Colorado. This was a beautiful forest area that had a number of free campsites and also some dispersed areas, which we ended up taking one of the more private dispersed areas away from the campground. And this spot had an excellent view. We were right next to the river, beautiful view of the river and the fall colors. While we were there, it did rain a bit, and we were even lucky enough to see a beautiful rainbow over the beautiful mountains. We also did quite a bit of exploring around the campsite. There was a number of trails we could just take and kind of wander around this beautiful area. This trail took us down to a very pretty small waterfall. After exploring the waterfall, we kept wandering around, seeing the beautiful fall colors. And we spent last fall in Vermont, and this was our first fall out west, and we were both very impressed by the fall colors. A lot of people like to compare and say that Northeast colors are better, but I think Colorado colors are truly beautiful. In this area specifically, it wasn't just yellow, but there was also lots of bright oranges. I don't think you can truly compare the Northeast versus Colorado colors because they're both beautiful in their own way. We wandered around the campsite for a while, enjoying the beautiful fall colors. If you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe, like this video, and leave a comment. Where do you think we should go next? See you next time!